and welcome to Sorta Casual Games Podcast. Hello everybody and welcome to Sorta Casual Games Podcast. This is episode 8. I am...
Surprisingly.
What? Yeah, magically, somehow. My name is Jay, aka Mr. Ghost Protocol.
My name's Karen, aka Freezer Girl 77. Welcome.
Allegedly. Anyway.
No, allegedly.
Karen Chan! Anyway.
Shut up. One of these days.
Yeah, so kick us off. Like,
what games we've been playing?
yeah. Why don't you tell the audience, tell everybody what you've been tapping buttons on, what you've been playing.
I suppose you don't know.
No, I don't know.
Played a little bit of Resident Evil 7 on the VR.
By yourself?
No, I didn't play it by myself.
I know, I'm just being...
Felt like I was, but no. Kind of got over my fear a bit of playing it. Didn't feel sick this time playing it. Whether that's a one-off or not, don't know. Remains to be seen. I've finally got to tap some buttons on Persona 4 Golden Gate on the Vita.
Oh, okay. How much of that did you play?
Not very much, because right now it's just story. Lots and lots of animated story and with the occasional button press here and there. But in terms of animation-wise, yeah, I'll see where it goes.
Yeah. I think before I touched it, I saw somewhere that like there's about I don't know, maybe 20 minutes worth of story, something like that. But apparently when you get past the initial intro story bit, like, you know, the build up, it's actually like really, really good.
Okay.
So just get past that and you'd be good.
And last but not least, I have played, and you're going to be very disappointed, I have played 15 minutes of the Resident Evil 2
Whoa, hold on a second. What do you mean 15 minutes?
You only get half an hour.
So why didn't you play like the half an hour?
Because I didn't know what I was doing and I was going around in circles.
So I don't get that. So
I wouldn't have gotten anywhere in half an hour.
Yeah, but that's the whole point. Is for you to...
I chocked out.
Oh, really?
And now I get to start from the beginning again. And I've only got 15 minutes now to do it. When you see people have done it in like 3...
What, 3 minutes?
Completed it, yeah. Then it's entirely possible. But
yeah, I don't know.
To be honest, my mind was... I was in two minds to actually whether to play it or not. Because I don't know if... Yeah, it'd be nice just to be able to still have it and still to be able to play a couple of minutes of it if I want to. Because I can right now. You probably can't.
No. I can't.
But people have found ways of getting around, because if you don't know, the Resident Evil 2 one-shot demo literally is 30 minutes, and that's it.
Yeah, it times you.
You got 30 minutes. You can die as many times as you want, doesn't matter, but once your 30 minutes is up, it's up.
Yeah. I actually I posted up a video of me playing it.
You did, but I didn't want too many spoilers, so I haven't watched it.
Yeah, so for those out there who want to check that out, then you can. I actually figured out a way to play longer than half an hour.
How?
What?
How?
Okay, well, obviously I played it too. So I figured out that if you've got different accounts on your PlayStation, then you can just play it again.
Yeah.
So basically, because I've got like the UK account, the American account, and the Japanese account, when you download it, you can just play it on all 3 accounts. Sometimes...
A lot of people have been doing that.
Yeah, well, that's what I've been doing.
Specifically even creating accounts
Yes.
just so they can play it more than once.
I don't know about...
It's not that serious, but...
I don't know about creating an account because that's long. But because I've already got 3 separate accounts for like 3 different reasons, you know, I was able to do that. So I was able to actually get like hour and a half out of it and stuff. And for people that's actually got Xbox and on PC, they're actually lucky enough to actually get more out of it. So if you've got like a few accounts on your PlayStation, few accounts on your Xbox, and obviously you've got a PC as well, you can probably get like quite a bit out of it.
Yeah, if you
but
want
basically, you're just replaying the same thing. Like I've like the first time I played it, which is the video that's up of me playing it, it actually just cuts off and stuff. But like before I actually got to finish the demo. But the second time I played it, I actually finished the demo, and I finished it quite quickly. I finished it in about 11-12 minutes.
Okay.
Considering. So, you know, obviously I played it again, and I played it a few times because obviously because I kind of know what to do and stuff, and you know, I got to I actually finished the demo like about 4 times, I think, at least. But yeah, but just generally, like I just really.
I died, to be honest. I didn't want to spoil too much of it either. I just want to play the game.
Yeah, but
it's nice having the demo, and thank you very much for actually giving us it. But at the same time, I just want the game. And keep this on my hard drive forevermore.
Personally, I think like I'm a bit pissed. It's only half an hour. You know, if you're gonna drop a demo and you want to be limited, I just feel like, okay, like it's quite a clever way the way they've done it.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of the betas and stuff like that these days, they kind of like, you know, stand in as demos. They're like modern day demos now.
Yeah. I mean,
you know,
how long is a
just call
demo
them betas.
anyway? Really, realistically, how long does a demo take to complete?
Yeah. Well,
half an hour at the very most.
No. Well.
Like you're not gonna be stuck there playing it for hours, are you?
I would be. Like, I would replay it. So, okay, so say, for instance, like, you can finish the demo. Okay, so, like, with Resident Evil demo, you can finish it in, like, you know, 10 minutes, roughly, 10, 15 minutes. Let's say that's the average time, yeah. Me personally, I will replay that because I actually really enjoyed the demo. Like...
See, I'm not that sort of person. I'll just play it once. I don't want to keep repeating it over and over again, because then when it actually gets to the game, because I'm assuming that's in the game, like I'm assuming that's like very close to the beginning of the said game.
Yeah.
Then it was a bit like the Detroit one. That's why I didn't play that one that many times, because I knew that would be the first thing I'd be playing.
Yeah, but
and I didn't want to be bored playing the damn game because of a demo.
Yeah, but this is the thing. I don't mind them doing the demo like that. I feel like as a company, if you're concerned about people rinsing the demo and getting bored and you know, I mean, like, was it like before the game comes out? Then I feel like, why not just drop it, you know, a week before the actual game drops?
Well, we're only 10 days away now.
Yeah, I know.
10 days.
But the demo came out last week, so technically it's roughly been just over 2 weeks. So the point.
10 days.
I know it's 10 days, and I literally can't wait. I think it's, in a way, I think from a publisher standpoint, was it like a game dev? Was it standpoint and just publishing? Should I say promotion? It's actually quite a clever way to do it. Yeah. To time it, because it creates that, oh fuck, it's half an hour, oh well, like it feels like you haven't even done anything, haven't touched it, but it's to get that feel, that experience of it, you know. Because after playing it the first time, I was like, fuck, no, I was bugging out because it felt so good. And for me personally, you know, it had that nostalgia feeling of Resident Evil 2 on the PlayStation, but it just looked modern, but it still had that fit. It's kind of hard to explain. It looks amazing.
I'll give it that. To me, there's no nostalgia because I never played it originally. So this, to me, is a brand new Resident Evil game, and I'm a fan of the franchise anyway.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
You know, for me, it's win-win. I just want the game in my hands, my Leon S. Kennedy figurine on my shelf, and you know, everything else that comes with it, and I'll be one happy girl.
Yeah, definitely. So,
but that's all I've been playing this week.
Yeah. So for those out there who haven't tried or played Resident Evil one-shot demo, go and check it out because it's really good. It's
available across all platforms.
Yes.
Not just.
And if you've got if you've got multiple accounts on your Xbox or your PlayStation or whatever, then you can get more than half an hour out of it. So
you just got to download it as many times as you've got accounts.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Well, this is what I'm trying to say. I downloaded it once. Sometimes with some demos, that if you download it on the UK one and you go to Japanese, you go to your Japanese account, should I say, you have to re-download the demo because it's a Japanese version of it. But for some reason, it's such a universal demo. You can download it for one.
Oh, okay.
And you can play it on others, so you don't have to re-download it. So
even better.
Yeah, so that's actually even better. You save yourself a lot of time, and plus it's like 7 gigs to download just for that demo. Which is another reason why I was bugging. I was like, 7 gigs for half an hour, and it goes like that, and you're like, no.
Yeah, but you have to look at the graphics and whatever, so you can see where that 7 gigs gone.
I know.
Like you can only imagine what size the updates, the actual game when it comes.
Yeah,
that's gonna be one big update.
Yeah, definitely.
So we ain't playing it on Friday the 20th.
Yeah. Anyway, so the next game I played obviously was Resident Evil 7 with you in VR. And actually got quite far in that game, didn't we?
Well, yeah, you did. You got rid of the greasy grandma.
Yeah, with a greasy, was it greasy, polluted, infested cooch? No, but it was though. Like, oh, it was
Yeah, it was disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't have to play through that part of it.
No, man, I was fuming, but yeah, just seeing open cooch everywhere. It wasn't
Not
nice.
literally. She had some sort of like
Beehive as a
beehive
cooch.
in infestation right on her crotch.
Yeah, right on the pussy.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, and like I said earlier on before we aired, after you left, I actually continued to play it and stuff because I was in that mind frame. So, and as I was saying, that was like the first time that I've actually played Resident Evil without you. Because the agreement was that we were meant to play it together. But,
Yes, it was.
But the other night, you left and I just thought, you know what, let me just tap buttons. So I just continued. So, yeah, I'm actually enjoying it. But
So you don't need me then, really?
no, of course I do, because that's the agreement. But
you broke it.
well, you've been breaking the agreement. We've been meant to be playing it for ages, and we haven't because was it because of you? So
Anyway.
if anything, we're even Steven. Yeah, and the last game I played was Grow Home. Yes, and as I was saying to you before, I actually really
Tell the folks at home about your feelings for Grow Home.
Yeah, so Grow Home, I had Grow Home when I had like my old PSN account, and when I lost it, should I say, it got corrupted. I was fuming because a lot of games I had on it, quite a few games, should I say, and Grow Home was one of them. So yeah, I've been playing it recently, and as I was saying to you, like the first time I played it, it actually felt like a more of a bigger game than what I experienced this time, the second time playing it. But this time I actually really enjoyed it. I think it's made by Ubisoft, and I think it's like Unity. I think Unity is I'm not sure if Unity is the engine or another company that's collabed to make it with them. I can't remember.
Ubisoft's probably the publisher, right?
Yeah, probably. But yeah, it's definitely a really, really fun game. It's like one of them. It's like one of those games where, well, for me personally, is that like if I was to look at it, I think no, I'm not interested in that game. That game does not look like it's for me, for the type of games that I play. But every now and then you get you might see a type of game, like you judge a game by its cover, should I say. But when you actually get to play it and experience it, it kind of does something to you. You just enjoy it, and it's one of them quirky games that I typically wouldn't be into, but I really am. So I managed to finish it and stuff. So I managed to finish it, and yeah, it's just everything, like just graphically, the sound effects for the game as well. It's very melodic. It's very and like the way that, and it's the way the sun rises and sets as well, and it's the colours and stuff. I just like the tones of colours that they use is beautiful. Like, I love it. Actually, you should play it. Yeah, you should actually play it. So now I finished that.
When you play Detroit, I'll play Grow Home.
Yeah, but now.
How about that?
Okay, cool, deal.
Since you didn't want to play.
Dilly deal. Okay, dilly deal. Dilly deal.
So much to play, and you're not playing them because you're playing Grow Home. That's
Yeah.
why you wouldn't play Detroit.
But there's one game I haven't played that I always seem to play every week without foul.
What, this one?
Yeah, my boy Marcus Holloway, high level blacker man. Yeah, so I haven't even touched Watch Dogs 2.
Shock horror.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of shocking, isn't it? But yeah, So they're like they're the only games I've played really. After playing Grow Home, I want to play a bit of, cause there's another one called, I think it's called Grow Up or something.
Grow Up.
Yeah, it's on there somewhere. Yeah, it's called Grow Up. So I actually want to play that next. So I'm gonna get into that soon.
Okay.
But yeah, that's all I've played really since the last podcast.
Lovely.
Yeah. Oh, and let me just add quickly. What? Let me just add quickly. Let me add quickly.
You're feeling hands on me.
Yeah, I know. It's the weather. Anyway, let me just add that, apologise for the episode 7 not being posted on YouTube. I'm having difficulties with the editing. I managed to post audio on SoundCloud, so if you still want to go and check that out and listen to episode 7 of our podcast, it's like a special, it's like a 2-hour special that we did. You can go and check that out on SoundCloud. So for those that might be watching this thinking, where's episode 7? There's something wrong with the footage, so I'm trying to figure it out. So as soon as I do that, it will go up, even though it might be a bit late and might be like
Out of order.
Yeah, out of order, not even relevant. But yeah, I will be posting it as soon as I figure out how to fix the footage.
Maybe we should just call this one 7 then.
Nah, man. Oh, what, like 7.5?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, man, it's episode 8.
Okay, whatever.
Episode 8, because 7's out there. It's just on SoundCloud.
Next topic.
Yeah, so next topic. So the next topic is comic books of the week.
Your sound's just gone off, by the way.
Yeah, I know. So gaming comics of the week, basically. It's been a really quiet week. There's only one comic that's come out, and that is Sonic the Hedgehog. I think that's like issue 2, and that's published by IDW. So if you're into Sonic the Hedgehog, into Sonic Mania, go and pick up the comic. It looks really good, and it's out. You can go pick it up from if you live in the UK, you can pick it up from like places like A Place in Space, Orbital Comics, Forbidden Planet, or just your local comic book store, and or eBay. Well, that's worldwide. Wherever you live in, if you want to go pick it up, go check it out on eBay. And plus, it's kind of better anyway, because you tend to find when you buy comics off eBay online, you get like plastic backing board as well. Whereas if you go to a comic book store, you kind of got to pay for that separately. So, and they don't add it on to the price. They don't. So it's actually more beneficial to buy it online. But if you've got a comic book store, you can go down to your local comic book store. I suggest go there, because you can't beat that experience. Even if you always go down there, you should definitely do it, because I feel like it's becoming a fading experience, should I say, actually physically going to your comic book store. So yeah, anyway, that's about it for the comic book of the weeks. Awesome. I feel like I should have played like a Sonic tune when I was talking about Sonic the comic. I don't know, I just had it in my head, like when I'm talking about the Sonic, the comic, I had the like one of the theme tunes from the game in my head. I don't know, that's just me.
Yeah,
weirdo. Yeah.
Okay.
So what's next, Karen Chan?
Well, even though we talked so long in episode 7, we stupidly forgot to do the PlayStation Plus free games for January. I know we're halfway through January now.
Yeah.
It's still worth mentioning what your free games are for January. Obviously, it's still available to the end of the month. So, quick rundown. On the PS4, we've got Steep and Portal Knights.
Yeah.
I'm actually a bit pissed off that Steep's out.
Oh, what, the snowboarding game?
Yeah. That's now free. Well, it's not free because you pay for the subscription, but that's again, like if I could get like £5, I'd take it.
Yeah. What's it? Laddie keeps on asking me like, how come I'm not on PlayStation Plus anymore?
We told him.
Yeah, I know, but he just keeps on asking me. I think he wants like me to go back on there, but because of that game, Onrush or whatever it's called, because that was last month's free game, and I actually played it last night. Oh, okay, yeah, that's another game I actually touched. Onrush. I forgot about that. Yeah, so I played a bit of that. It's actually really cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If I did have a PlayStation Plus account, I would have kept that game. I'll still be playing it now because it's actually a really good game. Yeah.
Anyway, on the PS3 we have Zone of the Enders HD Collection and Amplitude.
I don't know about Amplitude, but go and get Amplitude. I don't know about Amplitude, but go and get Zone of the Enders HD Collection, because that is fucking godlike. If you love mech anime, you love robots, you love Gundam, you love Evangelion, you love all that shit, go and get Zone of the Enders. Hideo Kojima.
Freak.
Fuck Konami. What we say? He's not a freak. Why do you keep on saying that about Mumble? Listen, stop saying that, man.
Why?
No, because he's a legend in the the gaming world.
Yeah,
and I mean, you have to, you might not like him, but you have to at least hold some sort of respect for him. So calling him a freak isn't holding respect. You know what I'm saying? So from now on, I will not allow you to disrespect his good name.
Sure.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, go on.
Moving on to the PS Vita games, which we've only got 2 more months of PS Vita games on PlayStation Plus because it ends in March 2019. We have got Fallen Legion Flames of the Rebellion, which is on the Vita and the PS4, and then also Super Mutant Alien Assault. So basically, to me, sounds like for the Vita, utter shit.
Yeah, I know, and I think this is the year.
It's no surprise that it comes to an end in 2 months' time.
Yeah, this is the year when the PlayStation Plus on the Vita will be dead. It will be coming to an end. So
I reckon 2020, but when everything will start slowing properly, because obviously there's still the market in Japan. It's just in America and Europe, it's really,
to be honest with you,
not sustainable apparently, according to some videos that I was watching earlier.
Yeah, but I feel like that the market in Japan is so much stronger. I think that will like be going on for quite a while. Like in terms of the PlayStation Plus free games, I'm not sure about that. But in terms of them still producing games and bringing games out on the Vita, I think in Japan they will still get that. I just wonder what cancelling the PlayStation Plus subscription means for those that have the subscription and has like loads of games on their Vita. Like, does that mean you lose them all? Does it? You know what I mean? Like, are they gonna say thank you, and for your, you know what I mean, and for your for your custom and you know what I mean, we're gonna like allowed to keep these games?
It's unclear, to be quite honest.
Well, I feel like they should, because
they should, but
I mean, especially because since they've announced it, like most of the games, like high 90% of these games have been bullshit, like garbage, to be honest with you. So I feel like,
which makes me think they're not going to keep it. You won't get to keep all of those games that you've been religiously downloading for God knows how long.
Yeah, it's quite
but
sad.
Shall we move on to the weekly PlayStation news?
Yeah, let's keep it moving.
So, some, I suppose, high-level notes, really. PlayStation 4 sales have now hit 91.6 million.
Congratulations.
So it's looking more and more likely, I would say, that they will hit the 100 mil on this console.
I think before the next generation, the PS5 or whatever it's going to be called.
Whenever that's going to be.
Yeah, like whenever that's going to be. I
want to know.
Yes, I think that it's going to hit.
It will, but I still don't think there'll be a PS5 or whatever it's going to be called until at least next year.
What, 2020?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Like, that's just, that's another topic. But I personally think it's not going to be until probably mid 2020 personally.
I think we could do a podcast on that topic alone.
Pardon me. Yeah, definitely could.
To be quite honest.
Definitely could. Alright, then, so what's next?
Well, to back up, as in our last podcast, we announced that Quantic Dreams had teased Twitter fans with that there would be an announcement of some sort, and it now appears that David Cage,
acting all KG, being
has
KG,
also tweeted that good news is coming in 2019. Now, the fact that he's now tweeting, the man that made Detroit Become Human, and the fact that Quantic Dreams have come out in the past and said they don't do DLCs and they don't do, little additions and what have you. It could actually genuinely mean that there's a new David Cage / Quantic Dreams game in the pipeline already. Oh,
what? So do you think it's going to be an announcement for a brand new game that will be probably coming out on the next console, the next generation?
I think it's going to be. I think it could be a new IP. Yeah.
New IP, yeah.
Which would be interesting. So, and personally, as a fan of Quantic Dreams, I'm looking forward to seeing whatever this news is going to be. And don't let me down, please. Basically, don't let me down. I want it to be something good, not something lame.
What? So you don't think it's going to be like about anything else?
No.
So you reckon it's going to be a new IP?
They've ruled out DLCs and stuff. So even though there is,
the
Connor Army is probably at fever pitch wanting some sort of Connor DLC, but
wait. So when he tweeted, did he actually say that it's not going to be?
No, he didn't. But it's just I'm referencing like other videos and stuff that I've watched where it's Quantic Dreams saying they don't do DLCs.
Okay,
they might change their minds. But
the thing is, you just said they can change their mind, but like we should be really just concentrating on the actual tweet itself.
Okay.
Well,
I'm still musing as to what the announcement could be, which is still in reference to the tweet. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But you just think it's going to be a new IP?
That's what I think.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so next bit of news, don't really know 100% what it means, but Sony have acquired an audio company, Audio Kinetic, which apparently are They're a company that are well versed in creating sound for games. It's a good acquisition on Sony's behalf because I'm assuming they can sell the engine of audio kinetic, maybe, I don't know, to other people and make some serious money out of it. But yeah, there wasn't a lot of...
What, so it's not a streaming service or something?
No, it's an audio company, so all the sound that you would hear in your average AAA game and stuff, that's what Audio Connect do.
Okay. Oh, what? So they've acquired them. So now that
Sony now own an audio company.
Okay.
So then they can now...
That's actually good when you think about it, because that means that...
pass on that platform
Yeah.
to other studios.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's a good acquisition, I think.
Yeah, so basically, all the studios that's actually owned by Sony, by PlayStation...
You've now got your own in-house...
Yeah, your own in-house studio, which means that they can save some money. That's what I'm assuming.
But they can also sell the platform to other people that aren't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good move.
Yeah, it's actually a good investment. If that's what they're gonna be utilising it for, then yeah, that's a really good investment.
See where it goes.
Yeah, keep an eye on that one.
The last piece of the weekly PlayStation news is Uncharted movie, if it ever comes out, apparently has added the director from 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Yeah, well, there's talks about...
Like, how long have they been talking about this movie now? Like, is there any actual point in making an Uncharted movie? Is there an appetite for such a movie, and do you think it would actually do well?
Hold on a second. Did you watch that?
Yes, and I hated it.
You hated it?
Yeah.
So you don't
Pure
like...
cheese.
Yeah.
We're talking about a fan-made Nathan Drake thing.
But that's how it starts, though. You know what I mean? Like, he puts the...
You know, I don't necessarily like the fan-made stuff. Maybe I'm just a snob, but...
Yeah.
I don't necessarily like it.
Maybe.
Like the odd piece here and there, but the Nathan Drake one, I'm sorry, I personally didn't like it.
Wait, so...
I know you
okay,
love it.
Okay, but is that why you're not particularly that interested in the actual movie? Because you don't enjoy...
I just think it's one of those genres of film that is just generally done really badly and.
But don't you think it's because they've tried to make make a film based on a game instead of just focusing on making a really good film with a really good script?
I don't know, but I'm still yet to be wowed.
Because once upon a time,
in relation to this,
once upon a time, it was the same thing with comic book movies. It was like they were too focused on trying to do.
It's just waiting for that one, but I just don't think Uncharted will be that one.
No,
because I think they'll base it on the game like they've done with every other.
I hope and pray it's not, because I'm a big fan of Uncharted, obviously, and
so am I.
And I personally would still go and check out this film. Hands down, just like we'd go see the Tomb Raider film.
Yeah, which is fine.
And which didn't end up being great, or all that, but we still went and we, remotely kind of enjoyed it when we saw it the first time.
Yeah, it's good in the cinema.
Yeah, it's good in the cinema. It's a good experience, especially if you're a fan of the franchise, and and you build up that hype for yourself, that kind of expectation and stuff. You was kind of tempered it a little bit, but you still have that because we're big fans of the franchise, just generally. But for me, it's the same thing with Uncharted. I will still go to the cinemas with that same enthusiasm. It's just the only thing is that I wonder, is this going to be another IP that's going to just be in limbo?
Well, it's been in limbo for how long?
Well, that's what I'm saying, because it's been floating around the film ether for a hot minute, and it's just kind of annoying.
I think most people's opinion now of this is just leave it alone.
You think so?
Yeah.
Leave it
alone. It's not meant to be, just leave it alone.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyway.
What's next, Karen?
Weekly PlayStation and general gaming news. Now, you'll love this piece of news. Bungie have left Activision but are keeping Destiny. Your favourite game. Now, apparently this is a bit of a sudden move on Bungie's behalf, because it's not as if the contract was up.
Why are you hitting me for?
Because you're looking at me suspect. So apparently they had quite a long time left on the contract, but Bungie have decided, I think from what I understand, the relationship between the two has not been great as.
No, it has. No, it hasn't.
They've both got very different ideas.
I don't know. I don't know about the last few months. I would say for a few years.
Okay.
Personally.
Either way, I think maybe it's a good move on Bungie's behalf. They just didn't want to do as much as Activision wanted them to do.
Yeah.
And now they've got more freedom.
I think personally, I've been seeing quite a few videos online, people talking about, like the split and stuff like that. And to be honest with you, even though because the talks are is that Activision were just like, okay, cool, because they felt like they wasn't making enough money, and I was quite surprised that, considering that Bungie had like a 4-game deal with them in 10 years, and they've only done 2 so far, and it's been 7 years? I can't remember, but it's been more than half of the time that you need to, I'm actually quite surprised that Activision was like so easily free, like so easily to just let the IP go and stuff. But then again, no one knows, or we don't know, the details of the contract per se, but
exactly. So,
but generally, I think it's a bit, I don't know if I would say hypocritical, but it's a bit weird to me. It's like, was it a funny situation with Bungie and Activision? Because it's like you signed like a 10-year contract, like was it like a 4-game 10-year contract deal, knowing how Activision conduct themselves, knowing that all they care about is money.
Well, either way.
So me personally, I think it's like, like you made your bed, lie in it. Like, why are you bitching, complaining? And that's how I felt for like the longest. It's like whenever I'll be on YouTube, I'll be out, I'll talk to any of my friends that like, was it Love Destiny, and they're always cussing about the next DLC or this or garbage or whatever, and they're always quick to like blame Activision. And I always feel like it takes two. Well, it took 2, because they both have to sit there and come up with the deal, and they both signed off on it. So it took 2. So I always felt like you can't always shift the blame to Activision like it's just them. Like, Bungie signed the deal, goddamn knowing, like, like the type of bed that they was getting into. So I just felt like that all this bitching and complaining and all this, it's not us, it's them, and like I don't totally subscribe to that. I do think that from a creative standpoint, I do feel like that Activision kind of has hindered them in terms of like, like on the creative aspects, like not like Bungie not being able to create and do certain things because you got Activision on the side talking about, oh no, but you have to do this, you have to do that because we need money. What's it like? That's like the whole clash between them two. But but the way everyone's talking now is like to say that, oh well, now they've split. Now hopefully, like now we're gonna get the Destiny game that we've always wanted, and like there's not gonna be all these microtransactions and this and that, and what a lot of people, what I'm not hearing, or what I haven't heard anybody say so far in regard to this topic, is the fact that they've just split.
Yeah. And
now they're gonna be publishing themselves and doing all the things that Activision was doing for them. They have to do for themselves, and all that costs time and money. And if you're going to be like releasing like more content or Destiny 3 or whatever you're going to call it, they're going to need to find ways to make money. So I'm not too sure if, like if all this talk about how people think that, like there's not going to be all this microtransaction and play to win and all this bullshit in terms of the game, because they've got to make money and sustain themselves, and how are they going to do that?
Not exactly a small company, are they?
No, it doesn't. Yes, I know, but
like, they've got money.
They've got money, and they've made money since they've signed the deal, but it's not, but it's not their speciality. It's not what they do. They have to learn how to do it and stuff like that. And yeah, they are a big company, but they weren't big enough to do it by themselves like 7-8 years ago. That's why I needed Activision.
Sure, they'll be employing lots of people then.
Yeah, well, I don't like Activision. Like they can burn in hell as far as I'm concerned. I just don't like all that.
It's a good thing then.
Yeah. Because because me personally, like I'm always gonna be for the consumer, always be for the gamers. Like that is my priority, because we are gamers. We are the consumer. You know what I mean? If I feel like we're being cheated, whatever, I'm always gonna be the first to come out and speak out against that shit. You know what I mean? And that's why I stopped playing Destiny, like, because I just wasn't with all that. You know, so yeah, you know.
Okay then.
Yeah, that's all that. What's next?
Tiny nugget of information, because it really is a tiny nugget of information, because I really can't find anything more on it. Amazon are allegedly releasing a game streaming service, which I assume is going to be like Netflix, but for games, and I'm assuming also that it will be added to their Amazon Prime account. So if you're a member of that, then perhaps you'll get some special dealies on some games. But obviously it's adding fuel to the fire, that in the future is console-less.
Yeah, based on streaming. Okay, well, I think in terms of like providing the service, if they're attaching it to Amazon Prime, in terms of having like a service, you know what I mean?
They've already got
then
the TV.
Yeah, you've got the TV, music,
your super fast service,
and now they're trying to add games to it.
Why not?
Now, if it's for a good price,
Amazon Prime
more attractive
because you're getting more for your money.
Well, yes, if you're getting, if they increase it for like by £1, then yeah, cool. But if it stays if it stays the same, then yeah. But if they're increasing the price of Amazon Prime greatly, then
I'll be annoyed and I'll
no, because
myself,
and I say that because like in terms of like a service, it's cool. But in terms of like, actually like pulling it off and playing games like stream, like I don't think like the internet isn't there. And I've said it before and I will say it again. I don't understand how Amazon is going to do, or how Amazon or PlayStation Now or anybody that's planning to do a gaming streaming service. I just don't understand how they think they can do it, especially when like you got all this bullshit about the internet thing. Where was it how they're trying to like divide it up and give certain people certain speeds, like high, all that, like the highway. So if you want like the better internet speed, you got to pay more. Like, I mean, I don't understand how they think they're going to be able to do that, but still provide a service so everyone can actually play it and get the same experience. And right now, the internet isn't even there to even do it, because even with PlayStation Now, yeah, the feature's there, but it's not that great. And the reason why it's not that great because not everybody has good internet. Not everybody around the world has good internet. Furthermore, not everybody around the world even has internet.
Okay.
So I just think to myself, like, you know, in terms of like the gaming streaming thing, I just don't think it's a particularly good thing right now. I think maybe in another 3 to 4 or 5 years, maybe when the technology, like, what was it? Maybe when 5G.
Yeah, it's not going to be like tomorrow, is it?
Yeah, was it maybe when 5G becomes a thing, like a standard thing, you know, then maybe then. But until then, I don't know. And even then, it's still like, but you've got to look at the other thing as well. So, you know, yeah.
We will see.
But yeah, was it? They're trying to get into the gaming, because gaming, there's a lot of money in gaming. So
of course there is.
Yeah,
and Amazon aren't stupid.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah.
Next bit of news is one of yours, Mortal Kombat 11 gameplay reveal and more this week, which I'm excited for.
Yes, because
I liked the original. Is it trailer or whatever it was that was out a couple of weeks ago?
Oh, what, the one on the gaming award?
Looks sick.
Yeah, that was it. Now, to be honest with you, like, you probably have a bit more interest in them type of games because it is NetherRealm. That's the studio that makes the DC games as well and Mortal Kombat ones.
Yeah, but I don't like Injustice.
Yeah, but
so you're kind of wrong there.
Oh, okay. Well, if you don't like Injustice, maybe I don't know, but yeah.
But I when I played Mortal Kombat like back in the day, I enjoyed it. It's obviously come a long way since then, but I like the look of Mortal Kombat 11, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more, to be honest, and see what it's about.
Yeah.
Because it may be a game, depending on when it comes out, it may be one that I pick up. Yeah,
like I'm not gonna front, like I've always liked the look of like NetherRealm's like games, like Injustice 2, the Mortal Kombat, the Mortal Kombat games and stuff like that. But I never felt like I wanted to like buy it and play it.
Okay.
And maybe part of the reason is because Laji always gets them, or Raymond sometimes might pick them up, so I'll go up there and play it. So it's cool to go up and play it and try it out. Like, I always enjoyed that, but in terms of like buying the game and playing it for myself and going in. It's never that. So, but maybe there's a change.
What's going on with your coffee?
I don't know. Anyway, what's the next topic?
I don't understand too much about this one. Resident Evil 2 Remake brings back Tofu mode?
Yes.
Tofu mode?
It's like this mad little... Okay, so if you finish the game... Sorry. So like, if you finish the one-shot demo, should I say, for Resident Evil, it's like a trailer that plays at the end of it. Wait, did the trailer play at the end of it even when...
No.
It never played? Okay. Well, when you play it and you finish it, if you do or whatever, a trailer will play at the end of it, and basically you see that this tofu thing walking through the sewers and stuff, and to me it's like a gimmick. Like, it's just I don't know, maybe it's like a Japanese thing, maybe it's more for them, but for me personally, when I saw
it's just a piece of tofu that you can control, or...
No, you can't control it.
I'm
but
confused.
No, what's it like? You can't control it. It's
look at his face. I'm confused.
Yeah, I know. You can't control it, but you see the tofu. The tofu walking in the sewers.
Of course, yeah, that's just weird.
And I don't know. Like, when I saw it, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" But maybe it's a Japanese thing. Maybe certain people know what that means. I don't know.
It brings back, so they've done it before.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe it has more meaning to some people. But I don't remember ever seeing any tofu when I played Resident Evil 2 back in the day. But then again, it was a very long time ago. But yeah. But I've been hearing a lot of people like, "Oh, the tofu." And I'm like, okay, it's just... Yeah, I don't know. I'm just baffled. Like, was it people were speaking about it like it's, like it's like some, was it like it's Albert Wesker? You could see Albert Wesker in there when you never saw him in Resident Evil 2. That's the way people are talking.
Well,
I don't know.
I'm not going to get excited about tofu mode.
Don't. Okay then. Let's keep moving on.
Quickly moving on. Final Fantasy 15 episode Ardyn story teaser trailer. Yes. Yeah,
so basically, what do you think of it?
I had no feelings about it either way. I know who Ardyn is, obviously, and I know Final Fantasy 15, obviously, but...
Yeah. Wait, so aren't you looking forward to... Because, like, this is going to be the last episode for Final Fantasy 15.
Oh, so it's for the actual game?
Yeah, it's for the game. So
that wasn't clear in the trailer. I just thought it was like a animated thing.
Well, this is a story teaser trailer. That's not mean. So it's basically okay. So like, remember when the game came out and they released like the anime?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, but it's just for Ardyn, like the episodes. So basically, they're giving us this a little hint, and I think, I'm not 100% sure because they wasn't exactly clear on it, but it might be that they've done like a short animated story leading up to the game, to the episode, or maybe it's just like they've just shown us like clips of it, and that's gonna be part of the actual episode, where like you're gonna see some of the story in animated form, then go into the game.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you love Resident Evil. Sorry, you love Final Fantasy 15. So I thought you would actually be a bit more. Considering this is going to be the last episode that we're going to get for Final Fantasy 15.
I haven't played like any of the other ones, and I haven't played Final Fantasy 15 in over 2 years. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, neither have I, because I was waiting until all the episodes came out, and when they cancelled the rest of the episodes and said that Ardyn's only because they're probably halfway through production. I was like, alright, cool. I'll wait until that drops and I'll like replay it and I'll play it all one time. But they've done a lot of changes for the game in generally and stuff like that. So Jonathan said, it's literally like it's like a completely different experience. But it's like what the game should have been probably on release date, which is kind of like a bit condescending and a bit like
it took
annoying.
Time for that game to come out anyway, didn't it? So stop it.
10 years. Yeah, 10 years. Anyway, yeah. So.
And last but not least, on news, just before we aired, Tomb Raider and Square Enix announced the third DLC from the Tomb Raider range called The Nightmare. It comes out on the 22nd of January, 3 days before Resident Evil 2, so it should give you just enough time to crack that open and get that bad boy done before that game comes out. Looks like it's set in Croft Manor. judging by the picture that they released from it. Looks like it's something to do with Lara fighting against old fiends and old friends.
Is it? What did you? Okay, like.
Other than that, I'm expecting it to be some sort of weird haunting thing in the manor. I don't know. I don't see how there's going to be a tomb in this one. But surprise me, please. But either way, it's 3 of 7. Quite happy that these are coming out in regular little intervals.
Yeah.
So yeah, January 22nd, The Nightmare.
Let's
go.
What was it? What did I say when I first saw it?
You thought it was Little Nightmares.
Lost in Nightmares.
Oh, Lost in Nightmares.
Yeah, from Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Oh.
Because all I saw was Nightmare. The first one I saw was Nightmare, and I saw the Mansion, and it was kind of the same thing with the DLC for Lost in Night.
It could be something very similar.
Yeah.
Not long before we find out.
Yeah, but what we saw like a graveyard. So we saw a graveyard, and you saw the mansion in the back, and she's standing in the graveyard. So
we will have to wait.
Maybe it might be like a thing where, like, just going by the artwork that they've shown, as they announced it.
Well, we'll see.
It could be a possibility where it could be like a tomb, maybe in the graveyard that's near to the mansion.
I'm sure
like that.
In the next few days, or at least the next week, they will release some sort of trailer for it, because they've done that with all the other ones. So they've literally only just announced it today that it's coming out. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But very excited that number 3 is coming out very soon.
Yes. Like giving Shadow of the Tomb Raider a bit of extra life.
Yes.
Yeah, because it kind of needs it, to be honest with you. Even though it is one of my favourite games of last year. Anyway, so we've come to the point, which is one of my favourite. What, man?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Just
anyway,
waiting for you to say it.
So it's the dilly of the week. Where we basically find you out there the best games and hardware deals online. To be honest with you, most of it is on Shop2Net and on the PSN store. To be honest with you, that's the cheapest deals. Like I always do, I scour everywhere, and I look everywhere, and these are the best places. So basically, we've got some of so we've got Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition for £34.85p. We've got FIFA 19, £28.85p. That's quite good. They're also selling a PS4 Slim 500 gig Red Dead Redemption for £249.85p. I hate when you do this 99 shit, man. This 99p, this 85p, like, I don't know, man. If you're gonna do that, then just take the pound away. What's the point of making it 1p or like 1 cent?
Makes it sound cheap.
Yeah, I know, but it's not. And I thought that for intelligent people, it doesn't make a difference.
No.
Or people that's actually a bit like, okay, well, fuck that shit. Anyway, Battlefield 5, £32.86p. They have a PS4 Pro 1 terabyte console for £349.85p. Let's see.
Decent.
Yeah, that is very decent. Very, very, very decent. You got Marvel Spider-Man for £35.85p. Yeah, I know.
35p.
I know. And they've got Doom VFR for £11.86p. I was quite surprised I could even read that, being it was hidden behind that McAfee logo.
Well done.
Yes. What? Welcome. Oh yeah. So from the last episode, we mentioned that Shop2Net had VR deals, but they didn't have it in stock. That's what he said. They don't have it in stock.
Everything's out of stock
like,
when it comes to VR.
Yeah. Everything's out of stock.
Like
Yeah, that actually sounds a bit. Anyway, but yeah, so they've got them in stock. They still got the PlayStation VR Mega Pack, which is cool.
But look, it's now got the Ace Combat 7, which is a brand new game.
Exactly. So basically, you can get the VR, version 2 Mega Pack deal for £29.99 and 86p.
Try £299.86, not 29.
Oh, so yeah. I'm really hungry.
That'll be a steal of the Dilly Week.
Yes, and that comes with Astrobot, Doom, Wipeout, Elder Scrolls, VR World, and Ace Combat 7 Skies.
Brand new game, which actually looks kind of good.
Yeah, that is actually a really, 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 really good deal. Because when you think about the other deal they've got Sony PlayStation VR, camera, VR World, just with Astrobot for £279.85p. So basically, if you don't mind spending like an extra, £15 to £20, you can get like unlimited games, like like 4 more games, which is nothing. So I would recommend getting the Mega Pack deal because it's so worth it. And
so VR is going to be big this year. Apparently, there's a lot of titles coming for VR this year that haven't been announced yet.
What, for PlayStation VR?
Yeah, lots.
Oh, cool.
And lots and lots.
Cool, I like that.
These are the rumours.
I like that. Most recent games in VR, that's for really cheap. You got Firewall for £24.85p. Go and pick it up. Astrobot, VR Game of the Year, last year, should I say. £27.85p.
Tetris Effect is still out of stock.
Yeah, and you got Tetris Effect, but for the same price as Astrobot, £27
but it's out
and
of stock.
85p.
It's such a popular game. That's been out of stock for weeks.
Yeah, I know. Well, so that makes you want to try it, doesn't it?
Yes.
That makes you want to try it.
Before Christmas, I tried looking at that one, and it was out of stock, and it's still out of stock. So
yeah. And for those who got to play the Resident Evil 2 one-shot demo, and obviously because it's only half an hour, if you're not doing the things that like I did or other people's doing to try and get more out of it, you probably got that Resident Evil feeling, vibe and stuff. So why not, go and play Resident Evil 7. Biohazard, Shop2Net has it for £17.86p, which is a really, really good deal. Really good game, especially in VR. If you haven't played it in VR, go and play it in VR. It's really good.
It's the only way to play it.
Yeah, and we've got Son of the Enders VR, Metallica sleeve for £11.86p, which is really good. So these are the most. And one more, we've got Farpoint, which
also sold out though.
Yeah, I know, but they will get back. Look how quick they got the VR they're back in stock.
Still ain't got Tetris Effect back.
Because people probably like I don't know, but yeah,
sort it out,
but if you get your hands on it, Shop2Net, you can get Farpoint for £15.85p, and in my personal opinion, and Ladji's personal opinion, and Rose's personal opinion, that Farpoint is the best first-person shooter.
There's more coming. Don't worry.
Really? Well,
from what I've been seeing, there's more first shooter VR games coming.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Well, I've got no complaints then.
I don't think you would.
Wait, so have you heard anything that's in particular that you're interested that's coming?
I haven't watched enough yet, but I'll let you know if something crops up.
Cool.
There's definitely more to come for the VR.
Okay then. And last but not least, the top pre-order games, the games that are coming out real soon, that you can go and pre-order at a really cheap price. Like you can get basically Shop2Net. They are doing the Resident Evil 2 remake to pre-order it for £37.85p, which is good because I've looked around and that's such a really good deal.
It's the best price. If you're not like interested in buying like the collector's edition or anything like that, then just the game, this is the place to come for pre-orders because they don't charge you anywhere near as much as
and 3-person package as well.
And it comes on time, like sometimes early,
which is really good. It's really good. Anthem, £42.85p. That's actually not a bad price to pre-order because I've been seeing other prices for that. Got Kingdom Hearts Standard Edition for £42.85p again, which is cool. I know somebody that's definitely going to be getting Kingdom Hearts, Lionheart. And we've got Kingdom Hearts 3 Deluxe Edition for £74.86p. Wait, what do you get with that? Let's have a quick look. So with the Deluxe Edition, it looks like you get let's have a look. You get a steelbook case, you get an art book, and you get Is that a figurine you get?
Can't be. Not for £74.
Yeah, but
it doesn't say anywhere about the fact that there's a.
Yeah, I know.
Figurine.
I'm not too sure, but
That could be misleading.
yeah, it might be some digital content or figurine, but it doesn't really say. But you know what I mean. But you mentioned the price, but you can actually get like it could be for that price. Because figurine could be really small. You know, if it was like 12 inches or something, or a bit bigger, then obviously like that would factor into the I mean, like stuff like that always factors into the price anyway. Yes.
Either way, the wait's nearly over for that game.
Yes, the long ass wait. Let's see. We've got Far Cry New Dawn for £36.85p. We've got let's see. We've got Devil May Cry 5.
With that a special sleeve.
Yeah, special sleeve for £42.85p.
You know those old reflective ones where you move it and
it changes.
Moves. That's the
yeah, what's it?
Shown it to you. You liked it.
Yeah, I did. It was sick because I remember when I got it's a game made by Platinum Games. It was a third person shooter, I think. I think it was like first person into third person. What's it called? I can't remember, but anyway, but the case you could remember. But when you got that game, there was like it had that reflecting thing on that, and that was really cool. I can't think of the game now, but
you're paying £3 more for that special sleeve.
Yeah, because you can just get the game standard by itself for £39.85p, which is cool.
What is interesting on that list though, they've got a game on there, Cyberpunk 2077, pre-order for $44.86.
Yeah.
When it's got no release date. So where's Days Gone on that list, which has got a release date? There's no one pre-ordering Days Gone.
That's actually a good spot, because I didn't even realise that.
Like where's you know?
Yeah. Was it like that?
That's just interesting to me that people are pre-ordering a game that has no release date, assuming this is based on what people are ordering.
Well, some of these don't have a release date, to be honest with you. Like a lot of these, like
most of them do.
Yeah, they do, but there are one or two that actually don't. You know.
I think Cyberpunk is the one that's hitting out at me. I'm just like, what?
Yeah, it's a bit. But anyway,
I'm still waiting to see on what comes with that.
Yeah.
Game, because if there's potential figurines involved for that game, then that could be my next hit.
Yeah, but anyway, that's about it. So that's it for Dilly of the week.
What's that?
Wait, what's what?
No, you just closed it again.
Oh no! Wait, hold on a second. Oh yeah,
the collector's edition for the Ace Combat.
No, it was something else.
That's what it said.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh wait, let's see what that said.
No.
Oh, that's not it.
This one.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay. My bad. Thank you for that, Karen. So basically, Shop2Net are doing a cool deal: Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown Collector's Edition for £149.86p, and it comes with
that suggests.
I think it comes with a big plane figurine.
Can you make that bigger so I can actually see? Oh yeah, okay. You got a big plane there.
I just like an art book, some patches, and and season pass, and I think is that a poster as well?
Possibly.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want a big ass plane.
Yeah, so basically
one big ass plane.
Yeah, so a figurine plane which looks quite big, a art book, patches that you could like put onto your jacket or whatever.
Yeah, like a pilot.
Yeah. Season pass, and I think a poster with the game. That's not bad, I suppose. If you love Ace Combat and that's your thing. Oh yeah, it's VR. It's in VR as well. Oh shit!
You need to watch the trailers.
I haven't seen the trailer for that. I really hasn't.
Like that. After we do this, that's the first thing you're watching.
Okay. Anyway, and last but not least, I would say go and check out the PlayStation January sales. You don't have long. It ends the 18th of this month, and there are loads and loads of deals. If you're not concerned about like owning and having digital content and games, then definitely go and check it out. There's loads of deals for PlayStation VR, for Vita, for PSP, for PS3, and PS4. So definitely go and check that out. So yeah,
Cool.
that's it for Game Dilly of the week. Dilly of the week. Anyway, so that is the end of our podcast.
Number 8.
Episode number 8. I would like to thank everybody for tuning in, watching Sorta Casual Games Podcast. My name is Jay, aka Mr. Ghost Protocol, and my gaming partner in crime
is Karen, aka FreezerGirl77. Don't forget that we're also on Twitter and Instagram under @Sorta Casual Games. Don't forget to hit us a quick like, hit us subscribe, leave any comments. All gratefully received and read and replied to where possible. Thank you very much.
Yes, and please do not forget to check us out on SoundCloud if you just want to just listen to the audio while you're going to work, or while you're chilling, or while you're multitasking, or you don't look at our beautiful reflection, our faces. Then feel free to check out our SoundCloud. Also, we've got extra content that we actually don't have on YouTube on there. So you get to hear us talk about other things and stuff. So it's actually cool. So it's a bit of an incentive for you to check it out if that's the case. So yeah. So thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Sui, why you do that?
Trailer.
Why have you watched it?
Yeah, I've seen games, like some of it.
Is it cold?
Yeah, it looks sick. I think you like the